In this one, we are going up against World Test Champion South Africa. We are playing at Lord's Test Cricket after a long time. Let's see if we can somehow overcome this impossible challenge. I'm playing on a grassy pitch. Let's hope we can win the toss and bowl first. These have been very low scoring matches. Of course, I am gonna have a bowl. This game, look at this. This looks amazing right now with the grassy pitch. And we start off with a beautiful outswinger. Oh, that came in. 4 outswingers and the in-swinger was inches away from the off stump. This ball really has moved. Look at how far it has come in. Flicked and finally took South Africa 11 balls, but they will get off the mark. That's been timed and timed very well. 6 overs of pretty good bowling and finally we give our first boundary. That's a shot. That is the shot of the innings so far. A lovely cover drive. They've been leaving most balls outside the off stump. Maybe this was a little too full. That is as good as it gets. That's a very good ball, an even better shot, a little punch through the offside. This has been peak test cricket so far. That's a horrible ball. I'm trying to get the ball back in, but that was just plain bad, awful bowling here. That's pulled hard. I don't think anyone's stopping that. Square boundaries are short to begin with, and that was whacked. That's another amazing drive there from Markram. Moves to 34. They have played very well here. The first session's almost done. That's a very good ball. And again, amazing shot. Misfield. This might run away, but seriously, that shot deserved 4. It's going with the wind as well, but it will be cut off. Beautiful punch. Flicked and runs of the first ball of spin. In fact, it will be a boundary. That is such a good ball. First real threatening delivery in a while. Angles in. Pitches, swings out. Almost takes the off stump with it. What a ball this was. Man, that deserved a wicket. Pulled. Yeah, I don't think spin is the right idea on day 1 at least. That's driven and a misfield. This is not what we want. We are going up against the best test team and they are on top. And we are misfielding easy stops like that. Outside edge. There we go. Ball isn't turning that much. But well, we have some evidence spin might work. Markram will get to 50 of 101 balls, 6 fours. That's driven and another misfield. This will be 4 as well. No one's even running behind the ball. Long end of the boundary, but won't matter. Let's come in. He has defended it and it might actually run away. Yes, it will. That was timed so sweetly. It was a full toss. And that looked believable actually. He's opened the face. And even though it was just a defense, it almost looked like a push. And it has gone in the gap. That shot. That is an amazing shot. No stopping that, of course. I think we need to play some fielders at the deep. At least one on the offside because we are leaking runs. We are not picking up wickets either. Edge, and there we go. Took us 55 overs, but finally the first wicket. Bumrah gets Markram in his 90s as well. This was an outswinger. We bowled some really good balls. This is not great, but it was still a pretty good delivery. Outswinger gets a nice healthy edge and it has gone to first slip. Well, there we go. Finally something goes our way. We need to pick up wickets quick now. That's been mistimed. Should be cut off. It will be... Oh no. Both batsmen are on the same end and they will get out in the dumbest way possible in a test match. Yes, no, and at one point, both batsmen were on the bowler's end. And Jan Mulder goes for just 5 of 11. That was, just have a look at this. Drive and then they get the first run comfortably. And then yes, no. And then the no call was also okay because the fielder was already in the middle of throwing the ball. And then they again decide to run for no reason. Both batsmen in the same end. Poor Mulder gets run out. Misses, that's turned and that's got the top of middle. Well, finally, we are coming back into this match in a big way. A wicket with a spinner here. I think for the first time the ball has turned that much. And a clean bowled as well. And it is Rickelton. So we have picked up both the set batsmen. And we've done that in the span of them scoring 15 runs. That's a good shot and it is in the gap as well. Once again towards the long part of the boundary with the turn. That's probably the best shot they've played against spin. Turn, beautifully bowled, not too full, not too short. Pin has been expensive but now it is looking dangerous. Swing, first ball with the new ball is racing away for 4. The ball moved, but didn't matter. That's a good ball. Open the face well. How different would things have been had we batted first? Stubbs will get to 50 of just 59. Edged, and that has gone back onto the off stump. That is as unlucky as it gets, but late in the day we have managed to get lucky. We've broken this dangerous looking partnership. Almost 100 runs. Actually, exactly 100 runs I think. Stubbs 55 of 69. I think this should be the last ball on day 1. Bavuma on strike 38 and they will end with a dot ball. 263 runs. South Africa started off brilliantly but I think we have made a comeback here. 100 runs and they lost 4 wickets. Oh, that's a shot and a half. The captain still at the crease. That is, they didn't even bother running. Oh wow, what a shot. He's played a late cut off the front foot with a vertical bat as well. I don't know how that is possible. Thank God it didn't go away for 4. We cannot afford to give away more runs here. We need to get them all out. Under 400 at most. Interesting thing is run rate is below 3. Bat onto the shoe and it has gone back onto the Stubbs. What happened there? He's kicked it back I think. We have got lucky. He's kicked it with both his feet. That is as lucky as it gets but much needed. Oh my god, I need to keep someone there. He'll get to 50 for the 3rd time this morning. Same shot, 129 balls. A very patient innings, but I think we're just 1 or 2 wickets away here from really finishing South Africa off. Let's come in and this is a much more satisfying wicket. That ball has come in like it reverse swung in and has got the off stump. We remove the captain and well, 2 wickets already. Which is way more success than day 1 where it took us what 60 overs I think to get the first wicket. Let's punch up the back foot. Beautiful shot. That is the shot of the day so far. Just a little punch. That's a beautiful shot. It should have been cut off though. That is a misfield. On the leg side. Oh, not again. Not again. This is too much, man. This has gone off the shoes again. This ball has gone all around the world, in fact. And has taken a good 10-15 seconds to go back onto the stumps. Well, we'll get number 7. And well, we are making our way back into this match. 306 for 7. 3 wickets this session. Oh, that was so close and a wonderful take there. That animation, silky smooth. Edged, and that is a classy test match wicket. Length ball, outswinger, angles in, pitches, and then of course seams out. Well, last wicket, last batsman gone back into the sheds, and now we can really just finish them off in a matter of few overs. Come into bat. I wasn't really expecting this. I was half expecting to bowl on day 2 as well, the entirety of day 2. Oh, there we go. Angled across. Oh, what a ball. What a ball. That is way too good. Inches away from the edge, inches away from the off stump. Edged, and a pretty impossible catch there taken at first slip. Would have probably been third slip's catch. But well, who cares? We removed about as well 6 or 23. Just a matter of one ball now, and we get our chance to bat. Angled across, outswinger. We've beaten him over and over again with the same ball. This time got the edge. Edged, put down. Come on. This was a much better dive than the last one, but doesn't stick. We have to bowl some more. Whoa, where did that come from? This might carry. Yes, it has. It has carried to deep fine leg, and well, finally, after more than 100 overs, South Africa get all out. 342. Bumrah ends up with 5 wickets, 342 runs. Let's try to get at least a little bit of a lead. But that is a long way away. First we need to bat. First we need to avoid follow on. Then get the lead. Then maybe extend the lead. That's fast. That is fast. First ball, 150 on the dot. And who bowls a bouncer on the first ball in a test match? Solid. But this was even faster. And of course I was late. Flicked, and there we go. Not the greatest timing, but we will get our first run. That's another very good ball. Shouldn't play drive against that. That's a beautiful shot, and it is in the gap as well. Wonderful drive. Won't go away for 4, but we'll get 2, and our run rate now is almost at 1. Pulled away through the empty leg side region. Nope, still have to wait for our first boundary. Just the single shot. That is an amazing shot. First boundary could not have come in a better way. On drive that has gone through mid-wicket. Look at this animation, man. It took us 6 overs, but that shot was worth the wait. Wasn't even full length ball. Punched. 4. That's card. That is in the air. This is what happens when you just cannot score runs. I would have normally left that, but after so many dot balls, I thought I have to score runs some way or the other. But this has gone straight to gully. A lollipop of a catch there. Lose our first wicket after batting very patiently. 2 runs of 20 balls, and that's the reason I played that dumb shot. Well, can't do much when that is your first ball. We have been very lucky, but we lost only 1 wicket so far. That's a strange looking drive. This might be close as well. The ball isn't going anywhere. Full, that's driven. Is it in the gap? Yes, it is. An amazing cover drive. It lent into it for the second time. We play an amazing drive of KL Rahul's bat. Wow, another very close play and a miss. Full, another amazing drive through extra cover. Square boundaries are somewhat small. And another beautiful drive. This has been classic test match cricket. Bowlers beating batsmen and then batsmen scoring runs with shots like that. Full, I missed that. This might be gone. This is way too straight. I don't know, man. That ball was there for a straight drive and exactly what I played. I've timed it well as well. That ball has come in. That has come in. What an in-swinger. That is like a Mitchell Stark-like ball, but bowled by a right-arm fast bowler. Pulled. Shot. Much needed there. Boundary. That's very good. Very good. Again, lucky to not edge it. cut, and that is in the gap as well. Well, three amazing shots in these last few overs. But this is not going to go away for four. That's flighted up to the moon. Now we might be able to come back for two. Yep. Well, we have to play this like a ODI match a little at least, because boundaries have not come by that easily. We need to try to run. Oh, that's gone through the gate. Between bat and pad, and has got the top of middle stump, has literally got the bail. That shot and wide and punched in the gap. This might run away. Yes, it will. Every boundary brings so much hope because we are struggling in between these boundaries. Punched away off the back foot. This shot has worked flawlessly against his spin, and I'm now just waiting for short balls. Shot. Wow, that's another amazing drive, man. We played a few of these, but every time it is just such a treat to watch that shot. We've also played and missed a lot. I think that is why it's so satisfying. Off the middle. Ah, no, that's come in again. Should have been on the front foot. This is skidded through. Balls have been bouncing so much, but this has literally just almost stuck to the ground. From around the wicket. This angle is always annoying because I end up never leaving the ball, playing at everything. This has got the edge and then has gone back onto the stumps. Wow, what am I supposed to do? Even spinners. Now, spin was a little easy to play in the beginning, but now even spin is pretty hard here. We cannot afford to follow on. Match will be right. I say something like that and I end up missing a straight ball. We are 5 down for 57. Flicked away. Should be at least 2. And it will be 4. Beats the fielder. Flicked again. Not as well as last time, but it still might run away. Fielder was running all over the place. And another misfield. Nope. I don't know what these two are doing, but I think they have managed to stop the ball. Not save any runs, we have run 4. Edge, and it has gone between second slip and the keeper. Full stretch dive, but luck on our side. And we'll get 4 as well. That's not too bad either. And once again, man, amazing bowling. Cut hard. And cut in the gap. 495. The run rate might finally go above 2. This was there to be whacked. I was waiting for that ball. There was no third man, and that fielder is standing in a very weird gully position. Come on, this won't go for 4. Long boundaries there. He'll still get 3. And there's no mid on now. Driven straight, and now I'm going to try to run 2, 3, maybe even it will run away for 4, but that boundary feels like it's a long way away. Fielder will cut it off, but well, we will run 4 for the second time this innings. That's another straight drive. Off the toe it goes, and we will come back for 2. Some runs of straight drives for once. Oh, there it is. I tried to swing that out of the ground. That was a proper hook shot. Horrible ball. That's come in. No, not. This is probably the last over of day 2 and we lost wicket. I'm going to review it. Hopefully it is turning too much. This was such an amazing partnership. We still might be in play because this ball looked like it was turning a lot and turning away from the leg stump. No, this probably will be umpire's call. No. This is probably the last over and we've lost a wicket here. The best partnership. Ideal. Solid in defense, and I think it should be end of. Yes, it is. On the second last ball, we've lost a wicket. First, we have to score these 32 runs. so that they can't enforce the follow on, and then we'll have to see, because we are a long way away. Overpitched, lovely drive, it is in the gap. Can we come back for 2? Yes we will, and we'll get to 50 as well. 185 balls it has taken, strike rate of 27. That's a little full, and this time in the gap we have played some amazing drives. This time a square drive, waited for it and played it very square. Outside edge, and that is an amazing catch there at third slip. Seriously, that looked very human and still an impossible catch. Well, Rabada breaks the partnership. We were adding run by run, slowly getting towards the target, but now we've lost number 7 as well for just 124. That's got the top edge, it's going with the wind. But it'll only be 4, almost went away for 6. We need some luck on our side. Another 14 runs, that's the target first. Get 14 and then we can think about, we'll get through for a single here on the 5th ball. What was that throw? Why was he so fast? That was the 5th ball. Tried to get Rahul back on strike for the next over on the overthrow, but that has costed us a wicket here. Come on, we cannot afford to lose wickets to run outs right now. Bumrah goes for a duck. That's a good shot, but of course we can't run the first ball of the over. I have to at least wait for 2 or 3 balls and then maybe we can take a single. Oh, that's fast. That is very fast. A picture perfect Yorker. Big appeal as well, but maybe impact is outside the line of the off stump. Outside edge, and this has gone through Gully's hands. 4 lucky runs again. Well, we are adding some runs here, but still a long way away. Outside edge, and again, 3rd time we get a boundary of an outside edge on day 3 here. Let's pull and pull nicely. Deep square leg, not even moving, and we'll get a boundary. Get the lead below 200. Now we have to chip away at this massive lead. Hopefully we can score another 50-60 runs here. Short and wide, cut behind point, another couple of runs. This might run away for 4 as well. 188 now the lead. We might pull this off. Imagine if we have like a 200 run partnership right now. Again cut. Misfield goes through his legs, even though he's put up the stop there. He's on his knees, but he somehow still managed to let that go. I missed that. It might be gone. I missed the line of the ball completely. Umpire says no. That looked plumb in front. Full edged, and it has carried to second slip. We have built a very nice partnership, but it has to come to an end here. Siraj goes for 5 of 18. Now just a matter of 1 ball. We're gonna have to be aggressive now with Rahul on the other end and try to keep as much strike as possible. See, I just try to defend, but even that is too much. And it almost didn't carry as well, but Flighter tried to go after it, but can't get bat on ball. That was there. Missed that. That's gone, I think. That is just gone. Skidding through. And once again, the umpire is gonna say, no, that ball did not bounce at all. And it was very straight. Flighter, it gone big. The ball hasn't really gone all that far, but it has landed in no man's land. Will roll away for 4. 4 very useful runs. 11 runs away from a century. Edge, this has gone between second slip and the keeper. We've been so lucky on day 3. So many edges that have got us boundaries. Let's come in, and wow, what a ball. What a ball to end things here. Rabada in swinging, good length or maybe even a full length delivery. That ball has just kept coming in. Missed the line of the ball completely. Rahul goes not out, carrying the bat from the first ball to the last. Look at that, 96. Stranded in the 90s. Didn't even get out. That's the worst part. Now we have to get South Africa all out cheap because they already lead by 170. If we even let them score 150 runs, the target will already be over 300 on day 4 and 5. In the 4th innings, that is not going to be easy. So we need wickets fast and we need to make sure they don't score either. Oh, what a ball. What a ball that was. That's flicked off the middle. There's no stopping that. We might have to place 2 fielders out on the leg side. We have to try to make them earn their runs. Movement, beautiful delivery, got the edge as well, and with so many men there in the slip cordon. That's a beautiful shot. They've been very defensive. That's the first free-flowing drive in a while. That's 2 full. Wasn't very straight, but he still flicked it from off stump and has gotten 4. Come on, we need to break this opening partnership match somehow. That was a very tentative shot. Didn't look like a drive, didn't look like a late cut. He's missed that. That's coming. Come on, please raise your finger. The umpire has raised his finger. We'll get our first here somewhat early. That ball has come in sharp. Markram goes for 23. 2 full. Over pitch. 2 flighted up. 2 full. Too much room. Horrible ball. Rickleton playing a proper test match innings here. 15 of 51. Was that a misfield? I don't know. But the ball will go away towards the longest part of the boundary for 4. Length ball. There is a lot of turn. This was a very good ball. But an even better shot. That's the strangest looking sweep. Once again, they won't run. That boundary is very, very small. On drive. Thank God he stops it. Oh, it could be a run out. Where's the batsman? Both batsmen, I think, were at the strikers' end. Yes, no, and well, we got something going our way. South Africa were batting so well. The only way they lose a wicket is with something like this. 31 of 83. Captain Bavuma comes in now. Top edge, but I think it will fall. Yeah, no man's land will just be a single. Or did they even run? Wasn't that far away from the slip fielder, I don't think. That's an amazing ball. Express as well. Bounce saves him. The off stump would have been on the floor. Edged, and that was in the air. I think this should be considered a drop catch. In the position we are in, we have to take these catches. He died properly, almost got it as well. That's very well bowled. Exactly what I wanted. In swinger, maybe it was straying down the leg side a little too much. I would have loved it if it pitched on off. Because even if he had missed this, I think it would have been safe. Very good ball. Nips in and then swings out. Very late swing. Hit card. Why couldn't he have late carded to that slip fielder? Flicked in the air. This might carry. Yes, it has. Where did that shot come from? I will take it. Well, that is a fluky wicket. But much needed. 3 gone for South Africa. Captain goes. The lead is massive already, but we still have a chance if we can get them all out here for another 100 runs at most. Maybe we can pull this off. Outside edge for more. Flicked. This has been flicked very well. This might be 6. It has been taken. I was expecting that to land inside the stands, but that is the long part of the boundary. And deep fine leg has taken it. Outside edge, puts it down and takes it on the second chance. 3 very quick wickets in somewhat quick succession here. First wicket for Spain. Maybe we still have a chance. Half their team is done. We have more than a chance here if we can bundle them out here. Let's got the toe. This might, or the next over might be the last over. No, this is the last over. We bowled exactly 50 overs. We picked up 5 wickets. South Africa have extended their lead to 290 runs. We have picked up 5 wickets here, and if we can bundle them out for maybe under 50 runs, the target will be 340 and we'll have almost 2 days of play to chase it down. It can happen, but first we have to get these 5 wickets here, some swing. And we have to get them cheaply as well. Down the leg side, flicked away from deep square leg for 4 more. The lead goes to 315 runs. The match is slipping out of our hands now. Solid in defense. Picture perfect defense there. Looked like it pitched on the crack, but it has not. That's driven. This might be 4 as well. In front of that extra cover fielder who's running in all directions but doesn't stop the ball. That is the longest boundary in this entire ground. Outside edge, but it will go away from backward point for 4 more and Stubbs will get to 50. This celebration for a half century. He scored with a strike rate of 92. We'll get a new ball. This is our last hope. We need something to happen with this new ball. Let's bring in our strike bowlers, Bumrah and Siraj, and just hope and pray something happens. First ball with the new ball. The lead is already at 385 though. Some swing, but well left. That's been flicked fine. Horrible ball. 4 more, I think. No, will be cut off. Lead is almost at 400. Are they going to declare or are they just going to keep batting? Perfect. Picture perfect Yorker there, but gets the toe. It's just been that kind of a day here. Day 4 has been horrible. Almost as bad as day 1. He's opened the face once more. Now I think we just have to make sure they don't score fast, which is not happening. 100 of 116 balls. Just have to now make them bat as long as possible and just hope for a draw now. That's punched away. Now they're going to come back for 2. Run out maybe, yes, no, but they will come back in. 445. There we go. Well, once again, it is the man with the golden arm, Jasprit Bumrah. We have destroyed the middle stump, but this is too little too late. Absolutely awesome ball. But I don't know if it is gonna be of any use. In swinger. It's pitched out and has gone through his defense. That's hit in the air. This might be another one. Stubbs has tried to be aggressive and he loses his wicket. 142 runs. This might be a match winning innings, or it might be the reason we draw, but this has been an awesome innings nonetheless. That was a strange shot. Maybe because they lost a wicket, the air is now going to be aggressive. 142, 163 has come in express time. We'll see. We still have 4 sessions left. Maybe we can pull this off. This is plumb in front, full and straight. He's missed that completely. Quick flurry of wickets here, giving us some hope back. But when I look at the lead, I lose all the hope. Outside edge, and that will fly past Cully for 4 more. 481 now the lead. They scored 200 runs almost here on day 4. Bad. Well, at least a dot ball. Oh, well, is that it? I think they have declared after giving us a target of, I think, 492 runs. We have 4 sessions left, almost 4 entire sessions. We need to score 120 runs every session. But the target is just huge. You know what? I'm going to go for the win. Let's see. Oh my god, that is not a good start. What was that shot? Let's try to be aggressive. Let's try to keep scoring and of course not lose too many wickets. I think until we lose like 4 or 5 wickets, I think we can go for the win. And then we'll see what happens. Still not going to be playing dumb shots, but I am going to be trying to score. That is, if he bowls a bad ball. This has been all on point. Man in form, Rahul on strike. We need another innings like that. Actually, we need more than that. We need a century, a big century here from at least 2 batsmen. The target is 500 runs almost. That's full. That's been punched and it is in the gap. I think it should go away. It won't. Just the 2. Still 490 runs away. This might end up being the greatest chase or the most embarrassing defeat. Got our eye in. 10 wickets in hand. Wow. Wow, man. What a ball. That is as unplayable as it gets. Over pitch. That is timed. Sweetly timed. First boundary. Took us 4 overs. But that was worth waiting for. We need many more of those. And again, wow, Jansen has been amazing so far. We've had no answers. What am I supposed to do against balls like this? Edged. It has gone through first slips hands. Lucky. Very lucky. I would have normally left that. But went for a punch. Well, there we go. Luck on our side as well. Maybe we can pull this off. Punched. But not in the gap. And now we'll get through for an overthrow. We're scoring at less than 2 runs an over. This is not going to work. We are not even going to get to 250, let alone 500 runs if we score like this. Little straight, that's been flicked. Finally, some runs for Jaiswal. We've been stuck on 0 for 29 balls, 8 overs. Finally, boundary to start things off. That's full, beautiful looking straight drive. That shot deserved 4. Flicked again. He is just bowling at my pads over and over again. Wow. Beautifully bowled. Perfect outswinger there. That's a dangerous shot against a ball moving that much and good length as well, but this time it has paid off. They have a back slip cotton as well. That's timed. This was in the air, but it has been sweetly timed for more. What a way to start this innings off, man. So far we have been on point. Oh, that's come in. That has come in, man. That good length ball. I played and missed a few. This one was an in-swing and we looked real dumb here. That ball has come in sharp. Man in form goes. Rahul goes for 20. Lose our first wicket, leaving a ball. That never looks good. But this was seriously an amazing bowling. Giddy, after bowling some really horrible balls, has come back with this. Look at how far in the ball has come. Top of off. Unlucky, but well. Edged, and he puts it down. Doesn't even go for the catch. Thank God. We lost a wicket and suddenly we are not scoring and we are losing a wicket every over almost. This has gone right in the breadbasket, but he's put it down. Short and wide, cut away. Will be runs, maybe even 4. Second ball of spin, a loose ball, and we'll put it away. The chase is still on. We are going to go after this huge target. Perfect. Beautiful try. This time it is a boundary for sure. 2 in a row. If we have wickets, we could play T20 cricket in the last session of day 5. But we need to have wickets in hand. Oh no, not like that, man. What was wrong with that? I've gone for a flick off the thigh pad. It goes back onto the off stump. Jaiswal goes as well. We lost both our openers after starting really well. I think the day was almost over. In fact, it is over. That was the last ball. Come on. 59 for 2. We need 400 and how many? 30 runs. Gill will come into bat. Day 5. 90 overs left. We need 434 runs. I'm still gonna try to chase it down. All 3 results are still possible. Us winning is probably the least likely, but still we are gonna go for the win here. At least for now. I don't know how the match is gonna shape up. We still need 434 runs. We have 90 overs left. We are gonna have to score fast, and it is already a massive total as well. So I don't know, but for now, I am gonna try to be a little bit more aggressive, score like 4-5 runs, hopefully every over. But let's see. Oh, that's got the edge. No one at first slip. Thankfully, we will come back for 2. Maybe that will go for 4. Yes, it will. First runs on day 5. Lucky, but we will take it. That's punched. And it is in the gap. First boundary of the middle of the bat on day 5. Well, let's go. Let's see if we can pull this impossible chase off. That's got the edge again. Once again, no one at first slip. Even this might run away. I think it will. Fielder has given up 2 boundaries in a row. Day 5 might be even more interesting than we thought. That's driven. That is in the gap. Juicy full toss there from Rabada. Very loose ball. All I had to do was find the gap. And we've done that pretty easily. Look at that. Perfect height. That's driven away beautifully, man. That's the shot of the morning so far. Longest part of the ground, and it will roll away. Well, all we need is another 400 runs. That is it. Oh, that's a very good ball. That is a very good ball. Should not have tried to drive that. Length ball has come back in sharp. Lucky that the edge goes in the gap. That's overpitched. That is way too full. 4 more. 104. The target is still a long way away. But we've started off as well as we can. This is definitely going to be a short ball. They have a short leg and a leg gully. Let's see where the ball is. There we go. It is short, but on the offside. He'll get through for a very dangerous single. I was casually running. I'm gonna try to go aerial down the ground. Oh my god, what happened? I think the ball has gone between batsman's legs. I don't know how that missed the stumps. Ball has angled in. Let's see what happened. Oh, it has gone between his legs and inches away from the leg stump. Oh no. Oh, that was such a gift. How did I miss that? That was the worst ball of the test match. Short and slow and on the leg side, and I've somehow not even got any bat on it. That's cut. No, man, we've been so lucky there. But finally a ball goes to first slip, and a first slip fielder is actually standing. So Sai Sudarshan goes 33 of 73. That was an awesome innings. Driven again. They still have the same field. They're not spreading the field open. I think that might be better for us because we'll be able to score singles instead of just relying on boundaries. But either way, we are looking very good right now. Shot that's been pulled. It is in the gap, and Gill will get to 50. It has come fast as well, of just 86 balls. If we keep batting, that strike rate is only going to go up. Flighted once again. We edge the ball to first slip, and nobody's home. Come back for 2. Maybe we could have come back for 3, but we've already gotten lucky on this ball. Don't want to test my luck further. That's going. That is going. That has picked up out of nowhere. That was just a normal cut. It has got the top edge and goes away for 6. Much needed. I am not complaining. A few more of these. Who knows? We might still chase this down. That's an amazing drive. Well, now this is my favorite shot of the test match. In fact, straight drives, man. Doesn't matter, real life, a game or what. It is a treat to watch. Ball is there full, comes back in. Look at that. Bat straight as ever. That's cut. No, soft dismissal. Soft dismissal there. We've been batting so well with Gale. That ball has bounced a little too much, and just haven't managed to keep it along the ground. That might be the turning point of this match. We're only looking for a win or a draw, but there is also the possibility that South Africa can bundle us out in one session. Okay, we might have to be a little bit more cautious. We've almost lost half the team. Still have to bat 60 overs for the draw. That is not going to be easy. Punched in the gap finally. There's no one at mid-on, and we've been trying to score in that area every time they've gone with this field. Not once have we managed to beat the bowler. Little bit of room, and that is more than enough. 3 fielders there, but that's got the glove, I think. That might have got the glove. The umpire says no. I thought it's done for. Missed that. That might be gone. How did I miss that? Maybe the ball just went through the bat or something. That looked very strange. I am going to review it because we have no more batsmen left. So might as well go for it. But this looks very, very straight. Pitch is outside off. It might be umpire's call, but I think it will be not even umpire's call. It's hitting. Well, we lost another one. Now, I think we have to now just go for the draw. Bit of room, cut away, 4 more. Open the face, very risky shot. Literally open that face from the middle stump. 2 boundaries in a row. Pant moves to 49. That's full edged, and I think that is it. That is it. Now I'm just gonna go on block mode. Because we've lost Pant, we only have Jadeja, and who else is there? I don't think we have any full-fledged batsmen. I think we might have Nitish Kumar ready. Yes, we do. So now it is just a matter of defending and just go for the draw. Maharaj comes in. He's been leaking runs, but now his economy is going to get much better because I'm just gonna do this. Nice big stride forward. Done. Look at that. Oh, this is not going to be easy. Even defending, we might make a mistake. Oh no, that might be out. Was that caught or LBW or what? I'm going to still review it because this is the last partnership, of course, but that looked very, very out. Hopefully, it's just going with the angle down the leg side. It's not caught at silly point, so it has to be LBW. No, the ball wasn't turning that much. It looked like it was going with the angle. But here, well, all 3 reds. Oh no, I missed that as well. That is the 2nd wicket of the over. How do you miss that? That was an over-pitched ball. Hasn't even turned. It has got the back leg. And that is very straight. That's just out. Has it turned? I should have reviewed it. I think it might be pitching outside leg. Solid. Now we just have to do this as well. Why is he so slow? You're gonna have to take a single of the 4th or 5th ball. Solid. And nope. Might have to here. There we go. Off the first ball, we'll get Siraj off strike. Off an overthrow for no reason at all. That's got the edge and it will go away for 4, but don't really need or even care about runs right now. All we want to do is get Siraj off strike. Flicked. That will be... Could have been 2 or 3, but all we need is 1. We'll jog through to the other end. Pulled, and that's in the gap. This might run away for 4. First time I am sad that the ball has gone to the boundary as a batsman. Wanted a single and Segat 4. Oh, comes back and beats the inside edge this time. That's come in, but it might have come in a little too much. Probably missing leg. That ball came in sharp. That's a Yorker that I missed completely. Aimed at the stumps. Would have been over. But once again, we'll scamper through and get Siraj off strike. I missed that. That I don't think is LBW, but had it missed the back leg, it definitely would have been bowled. Oh, that's been timed. That has been timed, and it will be 4. Well, we're getting close. The sun has almost gone down. Oh, how close, how close. That was a whisker away from the off stump. That's got the pad. This might be the last over. That's too good. Janssen and Rabada have truly been amazing. Missed that again. At least, is this the last over? The last over keeps getting pushed. Now we are playing after 5. There we go. I thought they're going to give us an extra half hour, but nope. The match ends at 5-5. And we have drawn this match after 5 days of play. We were never ahead in that match from the first session on day 1. At 150 run partnership. Match drawn 254. Pat at 112 overs. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you want to see another amazing thrilling test like this, click the video on screen. For now, like, comment and subscribe for more Cricket 26 videos and updates. Thanks for watching and have a great day wherever you are.